Alright kids, starting right where we left off. We survived our starting ambush and we're evacuating an empty vehicle. Okay, whatever. It has people in it, probably, most likely, whatever. Doesn't matter, we're just gonna get the fuck out of here. So west and then northwest. So I'm noticing something. First of all, let's clear a path. This car handles like shit. I think this is the Skynet patch coming into full effect. The car is effectively sticking to the terrain, so it bounces all over the place. Unlike the other vehicle, which kind of we had a little play with it, we have no play. Sorry, other vehicle, the other version. Pre-patch version, we had a little play. This one doesn't have any play at all. I think that's part of the patch. It's got to be, otherwise we wouldn't be having this issue. On the other hand, it turns better. And I don't feel like I'm fighting the controls the whole time. But this is going to be pretty much the same repeat of our first vehicle section on our way to Stage 2. I apologize if I sound a little more nasally than usual. My nose is just sort of clogged up. I think I need to change the filters in the house. Allergies suck, kids. One advantage is I can pretty much see where I'm going. And we get to see those, for fuck's sake. Get to see I was going to say, we get to see the aerials before they jump us, but no, that's not the case either. Oh shit. Waste of goddamn missiles, if you ask me. Okay, so we're turning north. Kill the tank, kill the tank, kill the tank. I do need to say they have taken some of the guesswork out of where your shots are going to go. Because they now pretty much go where the crossers are quiet. God damn it. Okay, we are down to half health, no armor, and we're being chased by an aerial in bad terrain. Jesus. Maybe I missed the memo. Maybe we were supposed to go south? Did I go too far? No, it's just I missed the turnoff because we're too busy getting shot at. So the Rex has the same walking animations as the T-800, as Terminators. Animations, walking noises as the Terminators. I don't remember the instructions. I think we're supposed to go north. Or maybe we should just keep following the highway. I don't remember. We're going to Santa Monica. It all looks the same. Uh-oh. I really need to watch out for those aerials. Okay, let's get some distance. Turn so I can see what I'm shooting at. This may be a failure to launch on this one, guys. I'm sorry. Light some shit up. Is that actually a Terminator? Or it's just, or are we playing ring around the building with Rex? Apologize, that was a copy. That no, I think the that on top over it has spawned inside the building. And frankly, I don't care to find out which. Thank God we don't have an ammo limit on this thing. Alright, this would be really rough. Yeah, every once in a while you hear heartbeat. Yeah, that's me trying not to, that's me dying. It's the same effective noise as when you get low on health when you're on foot. There's no real distinction between the two at this point, except that this one has a maneuverability difference and bigger guns. Now I remember. Oh shit, here we go. So we're going to see this again in the not too distant future. But in a slightly different format when I load up Skynet and play that. This should be Santa Monica. That church must be northeast, excuse me. So he teleported in just as I hit it. Which means moving object beats stationary object. Shit. Okay. Fuck you. Northeast, so we're gonna go. This will really suck if we got all this far and then died because of teleporting bullshit. Yeah, two objects cannot occupy the same space at the same time, and apparently I was occupying that space just as that thing teleported in, which means I win, because I was here first. Yep. Time travel operates on no takesies backsies rules. We're fine. Must be getting close to throwing air power at us again. That was satisfying. I gotta say, the vehicle section novelty wears off pretty fast after a certain point. And I actually I would almost have rather done this on foot, even with all the extra guns and firepower. This is dangerous area for no HQ. Connor knows what he's doing. Not this one. Not really. Yeah, this version of Gone Connor is flanked by the seat of his pants. This is several iterations of time travel fuckery prior. Or probably more likely what it would look like if the first future war. This is the first Connor. This is the original Skynet. The first instance of the TDE. I guess we just pull up front. Sure, why not? Do you want me to, like... Mother of God. Okay. Park out front, park out back. Where the fuck do you want to park this car? Do I have to kill one more Terminator? No? Okay. Maybe I do. Maybe I missed something. I did miss something. Yeah. Jesus Christ. What I'm afraid I'm going to do is I'm going to end up crashing and dying. Yeah, the game has, so what they've done is they've established a clear set of rules, and then are using the time travel mechanics of the game to break them. I really hope this is the last of the bots. I don't remember the briefing. You may have to scrub through the video and figure out where the fuck we are going. Or I'm just not close enough to the cemetery? No? I have no idea where we're going, and I apologize if this is making you guys motion sickness. Motion sick, excuse me. It's making me motion sick, I can tell you that. Jesus. It's twitchy. I think we're technically dead. Might have to restart the mission, although I'm loath to do so. I hate to say it, but we're going to go for a restart. Which means a pause while I figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay. So, I had to save, in order to complete that mission, I had to save right in front of the church, and then load the save. I replayed that entire mission twice. I am not a happy camper. Moving on to the next mission. Fly through the River Canyon to the robot airdrome, destroy airdrome defenses. Anything new on tactical? I don't think so. I think we've pretty much seen everything in this game has to offer. Yeah, I think all enemies have been brought up. Alright, glad you made it here, Rivers. Those wounded soldiers you brought here are going to be okay. As you already heard, Jensen and Brinks are dead. We also lost another 16 people in that raid, most of them outside, and 3 are in critical condition. In addition, we lost some valuable equipment. On the plus side, we recovered some fragments of that Bishop robot for Dr. Hanover to study. Maybe he'll be able to find out just what the hell happened to Bishop. This has been the biggest singular loss the Resistance has suffered to date. Why did that robot look like Bishop? We've seen the emergence recently of the T-600 model Terminator, the rubbers, as some of the soldiers call them, owing to the rubber outer layer used to simulate skin. It seems that they were a prototype for a more advanced model, the ones that attacked our headquarters. These are new models. The T-800 model, if I can decipher the markings correctly, are true cyborgs. They're androids. Cyborgs are human with robotic parts. Yes, the cyborg is sort of crossed between a man and a machine. The T-800 has all of its mechanical parts under the skin. It seems to be designed primarily for infiltration. You mean that thing used to be Bishop? Can't tell for certain, but judging from the way the flesh adhered to the frame, it seems that it was grown there. Are you saying that the robot that killed all those people was a clone of Bishop? It would appear that his skin was cloned to cover the first T-800 robot. You saw how the other robots had a variety of different skin types. How could they have cloned Bishop's skin? It only takes the smallest DNA sample to create a clone. Up until now, the robots have been disposing of human remains in the grinders and furnaces. It seems now they have another use for humans. Yeah, to terminate with humans. Thank you, Kyle. Doctor, I want you to go over those recovered infiltrator fragments as carefully as you can. Something isn't right here, and we all need to know what it is. Those robots knew too much about us, especially the Bishop model. They probably tortured Bishop for intel. They were able to mimic Bishop too well. I don't know. Maybe those things are smarter than I thought. Parker, I want to talk to you after the briefing. We've had more reports of that strange bubble effect dropping enemies out of thin air. Yeah, no shit. We saw a bunch of that in the last mission. I want to know if there's some connection with these new cyborgs. Right now, androids. Right now, I'm concerned that the robots are going to zero in on us here. They certainly know what general direction we retreated. We may have an opportunity to slow down any patrols coming through this area. A few miles from here, in Sector 3, is one of the main HK aerodromes. Parker's right. The report that the aerodrome shows that most HK activity in this area is coming from there. Taking it out would guarantee our position here for some time. Rivers, get the HK ready. You're going in. One problem. A large radiation cloud has moved into the sector. Even with the HK rad shielding, Rivers will die before the airdrome is reached. The airdrome is located in an offshoot of the river canyon. If Rivers takes the HK through the canyon, the radiation should be avoided. It may work. You'll have to keep the HK low in the canyon, or the radiation moving above will end your trip. The bots have been using the river canyon to filter HKs from the airdrome to other sectors, so you're going to face heavy resistance. The only chance we have to disable that aerodrome. Good luck. Enjoy your suicide mission. Good start. And we know how this works. And we're off. This is pretty much an excuse to get you flying through obstacles and ambush you with other HK drones. Much being fancy, I guess I go around. Alright, this is kind of a short and relatively uneventful mission. And here's hoping, because last mission pissed me off, something good. Hey, this is a dam. It was a dam. Now it's just an impediment. The other nice thing about this is it seems to be they're a little more reluctant in this mission to give you... You face a lot of units, but they don't, it's not total horse shit. Convoy truck destroyed. That's Convoy 2. There's less of that, especially with the last mission, there's less of that energy temporal pop-in bullshit that we dealt with, at least for now. I don't like that the scouts can do that, or they just kind of that's gameplay bug, and there's nothing I can do about it, but Jesus, is that awful. think we've actually reached our destination. This takes us around the back of the aerodrome. Essentially allows us to sneak up on them from behind. Nope, we've got a little more ways to go. Hello, turret. Fuck you for hiding back there. All in all, I think I really enjoy the flying missions, but dear God, did that driving mission last... That last driving mission was that awful. Mostly because I had to do it twice. No, 3 times, technically. Just because the mission kept bugging out. But you can cruise, this one you can cruise along a big clip, you're maneuverable, not quite turning on a dime, but it's relatively fast-paced. Oh, fuck you. There we go, now we're getting the temporal fuckery. Yep. Bastard. Okay. Blinded by the radiation? Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Not a whole lot to say here, just a lot of flying around, shooting stuff. And waiting for the next time bubble to show up and fuck us over. I'm getting tired too, because it's getting late. Less incentive to talk, more incentive to just keep playing. At least for a little while longer. I think what I'm going to end up doing is wrapping up this mission and then going to bed. Dad needs his sleep. I think we're there. I also think I missed with that missile. That was dead on. Nice. sail. Everything must go. It's our first opportunity we've had to engage Terminators with a vehicle. And they're still bullshit. Those bots won't be sweeping this area anymore, returning to base. Cool. This command center gets emptier and emptier. Jesus Christ. Mission objectives: destroy tank convoy headed for LA, destroy satellite dishes. Great job disabling that aerodrome, Rivers. Now we have some time to regroup. We lost another soldier last night. She just couldn't pull through with all the wounds she sustained. The other two that were critically wounded in the raid have stabilized, and they look like they're going to make it. Excuse me. Excellent. Starting tonight, we will be pushing deeper and deeper into a completely robot-controlled sector. Why? I have been able to determine the approximate location of Skynet's central command by analyzing the processing chip from the Bishop robot. At last, I know that most of the onboard programming has the robot spending much of its patrol route, returning time and time again to that same place in one particular area. I think that the programming I'm referring to deals with getting the robot more ammunition repairs and perhaps even periodic information updates. That sounds like the area we want to hit. So far, our scouts have not been able to penetrate this area. This command post, or whatever it is, can you pinpoint exactly where it is? I haven't been able to determine that yet, and I'm not sure if I can. The internal processor in the Bishop robot suffered a lot of damage in the raid and in transit, and has lost several crucial memory areas. I haven't been able to figure out the encryption scheme they used, or even entirely what the data structure they're using. Funny, before the war, I was a geneticist working on the Genome Project. We were trying to unlock the secrets of life by mapping out DNA code sequences. Now I'm trying to unlock the secrets of artificial life by sorting through computer codes. Incidentally, as of this recording, it's been about 2 months since they finished both sides of the Human Genome Project. So we've fully mapped the human genome, XY and XX. Neat. How long can we last here? It looks like Bishop told the robots exactly where to find us last time. He has no idea where we went. This new base wasn't part of any emergency evacuation plan that he knew of. We may be able to find out exactly what the robots know about us when I completely decipher the language the robots use in their internal processors. I'll be able to tell a lot more from that Bishop robot then. Even though that unit is damaged and the data is incomplete, it probably also contains more specific information about where this important Skynet complex is. Keep an eye on it. We must pinpoint that command post. Sorry I'm late, but we got a big problem, John. What is it, Parker? Looks like the bots are moving quickly now that Rivers disabled the airdrome. Looks like I just finished looking over a report that shows a convoy of robot tanks rolling towards the city from the east. Appears that Skynet has a communications node outside of the city, and they're bringing reinforcements from there. How long before they reach us? Less than a day. Ice, you've proven yourself the HK. Be able to head them off before they reach the city. The communication node... I've proven myself more than once. Jesus. The communications node Parker mentioned is also of strategic importance. Destroying all the satellite dishes will bring down another part of Skynet's global communication network. We've got to act fast, Rivers. Get ready. You've got to stop those tanks and destroy those dishes. Ow. The tank convoy just left the node. You'll be able to get there pretty fast in the HK. Destroy all the tanks and keep heading east. The communications node shouldn't be much further. Fuck it. We'll do one more, because this shouldn't be that more than 10 minutes long. And of course I'm going to save. Fuck up his day, that thing's dead. That was a temporal bubble. sake, seriously? Enough with the temporal plots already. I'm sick of it. Base, this is ice. Don't worry about the tank convoy. It won't be showing up. Nice. Instead, keep heading east until we hit the railway parade. Ah, yes, I remember this now. This sucks. Well, because in the base game you have that shitty draw distance, you actually have to get within firing range. Oh, I really just missed. God damn, okay. Maybe I have to blow up a reactor or something? I'll find out. Yeah, something tells me I'm going to need something bigger. So, I'm not sure how they did this, but some of these satellite dishes, objects like the fence and the satellite dishes, I think what they have is a damage threshold that has to be met almost exactly, otherwise they don't explode. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. I know the objective is to blow everything up. I'm hoping for ideas. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So let's shoot the satellite dish itself. Guess I wasted a rocket. There we go. Satellite dish isn't destroyed, HQ. So that was about 5 minutes. Okay, mission objectives. Stop convoy crossing the bridge, destroy bridge, disable toxic refining. This, I think, might actually be another fucking aerial mission. Let's find out. We found a robot refinery, and there's a small 4-truck supply convoy heading towards it. We'll drop you off on the road behind... No, we're doing this on foot. We'll drop you off on the road behind the convoy, and you must stop them in any way you can from crossing that bridge that leads to the refinery. Also destroy the bridge to make sure no other supplies reset. Place again. Jesus, I've got the hiccups. You'll be given 2 satchel charges to take out the bridge and the refinery generator. The supports at the center of the bridge should be the most vulnerable spot, so the charge must be placed in the central maintenance catwalk underneath. The refinery lies right over the border in the new sector. According to our observer, it seems to be new and not online yet. If we can keep those supply lines cut, then maybe we can keep the refinery from ever becoming operational. Capturing this sector is crucial for the war effort. It'll go much smoother for us if we can keep the robot production down to a minimum. We're also sending someone else out to take care of the supply warehouse where the convoy came from. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that might help me figure out what the robots are up to as well. I've learned as much as I can from studying the Bishop robot, which was too damaged for it to be able to extract any more real substantial information. My analysis of the robot's circuitry is pointing towards some weird conclusions. I'm starting to think there's this strange bubble effect seen by many of the soldiers, maybe some sort of time distortion event. I could be a scout, John. I'm sure I could get anything Dr. Hanover might need. Not yet, Kyle, but soon. I'll go with you on your first patrol to complete your training. Tell us more about this time distortion, Doctor. I cannot say for sure, however, it seems the flash of light or bubble effect followed by the sudden appearance of a robot is kind of a warp in time and space. The robots appearing do not belong here. I'll say. No, I mean that they don't belong in our time. I don't know how, but Skynet is somehow messing with the natural flow of time. I don't get it, Bill. Well, an offshoot theory of quantum mechanics, oh, here we go, says that every time an event takes place, it spawns two branches of time or possible leads, to two different parallel universes. I think that's supposed to say possibility, but I'm not sure. Or possibly leads to two different parallel universes. Okay. Say if I toss a coin, I'll create two universes, one in which the coin comes up heads and one in which the coin comes up tails. Perhaps Skynet is able to somehow switch time streams on us to change the outcome in an event in their favor. Like switching us from a time stream where the coin came up heads to where it came out tails. You're catching on. That's probably the most simplistic explanation. But if the coin comes up tails, Skynet wins the toss. Oh, I think I get it. I think. Yeah, so do I. That could explain the sudden appearances of robots as well as that deja vu-like feeling some of the soldiers have reported. That's what I'm thinking. However, I can't be sure unless I get more data. Okay, Doctor, we'll work something out. In the meantime, Rivers, you better get moving. That convoy's getting closer and closer to the factory all the time. Alright, let's begin. Oh, good, Seeker Mines right off the jump. Clean this mess up real quick. I do believe this mission actually has a hard time limit on it. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's why, because it wasn't engaging because the fucking bot hadn't assumed the position. But, okay, we're going to pause here. I'm going to call this a video. I'm going to save. And we're going to pick this up next time. Thank you very much. Have a good night.